Hey all, welcome to yet another episode of Goblin's Drawblin, the show about the precarious life of cartoon characters and the maniac who makes them. I'm your host, Goblins, and today I thought it would be interesting if I took this here book I got, which is basically an encyclopedia of like mythical monsters, basically. Oh, that's a hairy one. And what I'm going to do, you like that book sound? You like that book sound over when I'm trying to talk? What I'm going to do is I'm going to hop on a random number generator. I've put in here the page numbers, and I'm going to randomly generate 323. Now, I take that number, I go to the page 323, and from here I think I will simply randomly pick one of these guys, and then I'm going to draw it, or my impersonation of it at least. So, let's go with the I should have figured out a way to... Oh no, wait, no, this is good. An Urisk, or an Urisk, Uruisg. I'm pretty sure those sounds don't work together. Whose name means waterman, is a type of rustic brownie in the folklore of Scotland. Half human and half goat, like a faun or satyr. They inhabited the wild places of the Highland, and particularly congregated at Loch Katrine. Usually solitary beings, they would do farm work, herding cattle, driving, grinding. They were also of a frolicsome nature, prone to chasing a woman of their fancy and accused of killing sheep. Good. Oh, they're known for being ugly. Good. It's funny that fairies have kind of got this reputation at being cute things, because a lot of them were actually known for being ugly, more like. So I'm not sure where that changed. But, what should we start with here? Like a heavy brow. Real sunken eyes there. Yeah, that's good. Kind of bolding. An ear, or something like it. I picked this one because I thought maybe it'd be easy, because it said goat man like a fawn, but now I'm having trouble figuring out how to make it so this isn't just a picture of a satyr. We'll see. We'll see what happens. I guess with an ear like that, you could see it on the other side too. There. Neck. And they're kind of working in the fields. Hand's a little wonky. Let's kind of even that out. That didn't make it any better. Okay. Meh. There. That's a little better. Good fat field working hands. Alright. A lot of fairies in like every different European country were actually known for doing farm work for people. Just arbitrarily. I don't know if this is a sign of an actual inbred laziness among farmer types. That arm is going to be really long if I... Hang on. But, yeah, I always thought it was funny. Wishful thinking, I guess. Or maybe there were actually these fairies around and they were just really bored. Here, watch this. This farm tool. This farm tool is going to be a sickle. So it's going to have that weird extra handle on it. Alright. This is already getting out of hand. Let's kind of try to fit it in the screen more. Oop. There, that's better. And so he threshes. I guess this blade would be going the other way. Yeah, something like that. Alright, let's get his man body in here. Here we go. It's also kind of funny that goat men are always perverts in these old myths. Like, I've had goats before, and I've never known them to be particularly lusty, so I don't know where that comes from. Maybe it's like the wolf thing, because there's never been a attack of a wolf on a human, and yet everyone in the old ages was like, kill the wolves, and the wolves were like, hey, don't. It didn't work though, mostly because people don't know how to speak wolf. Nipples. There we go. Muscles from working in the field. Maybe it's just because goats are really funny looking, so people attribute bad things to them, like the devil. Bushy eyebrows. How should I do these eyes? Ah! My hand answered for me. Just make circles. Okay, and then there it is. Okay. That might be about it. This might be just a real simple one. He's just a goat man. I need to do something here. Pierced ear holes. Oh, he's Scottish, right? Maybe he needs something to set him aside as a Scot. I already drew all this fur, but I guess it would be worth it if I can get a kilt on him. Just erase all the work that you already done and everything will be fine. This is how you can tell that he's not just a Greek satyr. Plaid. Here we go. Yeah, alright. Oh, duh. He needs to be hairy. Super hairy. Oh, man. There we go. And then maybe over here on a stump there's like a pint. A pint. There we go. Brilliant. It's just waiting for when he's done threshing this field that I don't want to draw. There we go. Nice frothy, heady beer. Yeah, there it is. Alright. I think that's good. I think that's good for this guy. Me. Stump rings. A little bit more detail there. Okay. Working hard. So this is the Scottish goat guy. I already forgot the Urisk. The Urisk. Okay. I think I have time to kind of throw one more in here. I move this guy over a bit. Not much. Not off screen. Over and up. There we go. See if we can get something I can shove into this corner here. Boop. Okay, I'm not moving far, I guess. 316. Huh. So on this page, how about we do, because on this page there's only two and they're both really long entries. So there's trolls and trows. I think I'm going to go with trows because trolls, everyone knows trolls. I'm trying to find something obscure here. So a trow, this is a name for the trolls of the Orkney. So I guess they're technically a troll, but they're like a subtype. There were 3 different types of trow, also known as drow. Wrong, those are dark elves. Haven't you ever played Dungeons and Dragons? Land trows are the Gweed folk. They inhabit the ancient earth mounds, caves. They live in caves which glisten with gold and precious gems. Dressed in gray, skilled metal workers and healers. The Kunal Trow are a melancholy group that take human wives, oh good, who die upon the birth of their offspring. Fairies are awful, you guys. A subgroup of land trows, peary trows, extremely small fairies trows, dressed in green and live under toadstools. Make music, dancing in the moonlight, and magic rings is their favorite things. Welcome to the Fairy Bachelor game. Alright, I guess I'll whip up a real quick version of each of these guys. So, like, kind of like trolls. A real fat face. Okay. Alright, let's do the land ones first. The ones that live in their golden caves. Let's give them a hat. Yeah, that's good. Oh no, he ended up looking really mad about something. That's okay. Meh. What is this? Maybe he he bumped his head. Or he got a gem fell from the ceiling and hit him in the head, and now he's like, man, these gems are always making such a ruckus. These garbage stones. 'Cause see, when your house is literally inlaid with precious stones, they're not so precious anymore. Meh. What is this stuff? Give it to the people. They like it for some reason. That's a gem. It's supposed to be a gem. It'll look more like it in color. Da-ba-da. I just drew a gnome, didn't I? That's okay. Look at those stubby little legs. Look at them. Good. I'm glad your legs are stubby. You deserve it. So that's one trow. It's a land trow. Oh, I need to draw a star to represent human suffering here. Okay. Some scuff. Yeah. Really made a dent for being such a small thing. And then the real sad, unfortunate ones that kill human women by making them have their babies. Oh dear. Melancholy. That was the word they used. My wife is dead now. I just had to have that baby. Oh no. Oh, I forgot his ears. No, I didn't. They're right here. That's an ear. That's a real bad tangent. Hang on. Their ears are shorter. It's part of the reason why they're so melancholy. You know, with times like these, I really would just rather have my wife than a kid. Looks like a monk. That's okay. He's so sad. There. Sad lines. And then here's his kid. He's like, what? That doesn't look like much. He's like, hey, my mom died. I am sad about it too. They're a very sad race of people, but they just feel this need to breed no matter how much sadness it brings them. Poor souls. Look at that little guy. And speaking of little guys, hang on, I got it. I would love to take the time in this video to show you what the third kind of trial looks like, but he refused to get out of his mushroom house. Just refused. I called him, I goaded him, I told him I'd take him to the pony races. He is just having none of it. So the best I got for you is his little mushroom house here. I mean, honestly, basically just take one of these guys and imagine it in here. Oh, hang on, let me get a collar on his shirt there. There we go. I suppose this line should go all the way through too. Good. All right. And there we have it. Got some mythical, wonderful, magical creatures in here. The things our forefathers dreamed up to imagine what was happening out in nature, and they ended up making something even more terrible than the real natural world. And, you know, I feel a certain kinship with these creatures. But that might just be me. Anyway, I've been Goblins. This has been an episode of Goblins, Drawblins. And I am signing off.